Europe is the world's biggest importer of foodstuffs and one of the top exporters. To maintain control over the diversity and quality of products within the member states, the European Commission has developed laws, regulations and structures. Protecting the health of consumers is a priority in Europe. The Food and Veterinary Office is located in Grange in Ireland. It's one of the branches of the European Commission charged with supervising the application of food safety laws in Europe. More than 100 veterinary inspectors are based there.
Well, one of the key roles would be to check on the compliance with community legislation, and that's in sectors like food safety, animal health and plant health. And that would be for the member states, for the European Union, but also for countries that are exporting products to Europe.
Over the course of the year, the FVO vets carry out some 200 inspections. Their work is not limited to the European Union. At least 25% of the inspections are carried out in non-member countries. In 1996, the BSE crisis called into question the safety of food in Europe. The most probable cause was the introduction of animal meat and bone meal into cattle feed. Consumers became suspicious about the way food was being controlled.
Le problème de cette maladie, c'était un agent nouveau. On n'avait jamais vu avant un tel agent. On connaissait une maladie voisine, ce qu'on appelle la tremblante chez le mouton, qui est connue depuis 2 siècles, mais chez les bovins, on ne la connaissait pas.
In 2000, the European Commission decided to launch a detailed review. The publication of a white paper marked a decisive step in the protection of the health of consumers. It's a collection of proposals which identifies priority actions to improve food safety and develop integrated legislation. In 2002, the General Food Law reinforced, amongst other things, the basic concept of traceability.
Una delle parti più importanti del Libro Bianco è la Food Law, la legislazione alimentare, che fissa i principi e i requisiti della sicurezza alimentare per tutti i prodotti a tutti i livelli della catena alimentare. Oltre questa legge di base, abbiamo anche delle leggi specifiche che coprono la contaminazione chimica, i criteri microbiologici e soprattutto abbiamo anche delle leggi specifiche sul controllo, perché è importante non soltanto avere delle leggi, ma assicurare che queste leggi vengano applicate in maniera coerente e armonizzata nei 25 Paesi.
Traceability is at the heart of the General Food Law, and everything begins on the farm. This is a pig farm in Belgium. Animal feed represents the first link in the production-consumption chain. The animal's food is our food too. As soon as it's manufactured, this pig meal must be labelled to allow it to be traced.
Par exemple, je prends nos silos, ils sont tous numérotés, donc la farine arrive, il n'y a pas d'erreur au niveau du transport de la farine pour un tel lot. La composition, tout ça correspond à des normes qui sont bien définies.
These standards for animal meal ensure healthy food for young pigs. The traceability continues with identification of the animals shortly after their birth. They carry a tag with a code number engraved on it. The responsibility for that lies with the farmer, and all this data will be transmitted throughout the production chain. Parma in Italy is home to the European Food Safety Authority. This European Union agency was created in 2002 to deal with questions of food safety. Its job is to continually evaluate the risks posed by food for both humans and animals.
En plus de l'évaluation de l'activité, de l'évaluation du risque, nous avons aussi des obligations très claires de transparence. Et ça consiste à communiquer le résultat de notre travail au groupe de parties intéressées, aux partenaires, les représentants des consommateurs, des distributeurs, de l'industrie, tous les gens qui ont un intérêt direct ou indirect dans nos activités, mais également communiquer transparence vis-à-vis du grand public.
Having started on the farm, animal traceability continues in the abattoirs and processing industries. To sell its products on the European market, this Belgian company must be able to meet the requirements of its distributors.
La demande principale, c'est justement que les produits soient sûrs. Donc que la sécurité alimentaire soit assurée pour l'ensemble des produits, que ce soit les viandes ou que ce soit les fabrications.
Let's take the example of producing a ham. On the farm, a tattoo identifies the live animal. The abattoir must then have its own identification scheme for the carcasses. The meat can then be traced at every stage of the company's production chain. Safety and hygiene conditions during food processing must meet the same critical standards everywhere in Europe. At the end of the chain, the risk of bacterial contamination becomes critical. Employees and processing facilities must respect very strict hygiene regulations. As the slices of ham are wrapped, an identification code finalises the product traceability procedure. According to European legislation, business operators take ultimate responsibility for the quality of their products. The European Union imports food products from more than 200 countries outside the EU. Everything must go through these border inspection posts, which guarantee the quality of these products. Today, this Slovenian border inspection post is inspecting a shipment of canned tuna from Thailand. The load is sealed. The seals are broken in the presence of the transporter and inspectors, and then a few boxes are checked. Thailand is authorised to export to Europe, but the inspectors must check whether the information and traceability data furnished by the Thai company correspond to the actual products. The second check is on organoleptic qualities. In other words, that the products taste as they should. An unpleasant taste or odour could indicate bacterial contamination. For these inspectors, the tuna seems to be of satisfactory quality. So the cans are put back in their packages.
Normalno je, da se poleg normalnih pošiljk pojavljajo tudi take, ki so problematične in niso ustrezne za uvoz v Evropsko skupnost. V takem primeru pošiljke zadržimo na meji, potem se pa odločimo, ali odredimo uničenje ali pa vrnemo pošiljko nazaj v izvorno državo.
Once the inspection is over, the control post issues a common veterinary entry document, a certificate which authorises the entry and sale of products in the European Union. The RASF, Rapid Alert System for Food and Feed, was developed by the European Commission to identify potential risks such as contamination by bacteria or chemical substances.
C'est un système de circulation très rapide de l'information où un État membre informe la Commission européenne d'un accident, d'un problème, d'un risque pour les aliments à destination humaine ou pour les aliments pour le bétail. Et la Commission rediffuse cette information immédiatement dans les 24 autres États membres, voire même dans le pays tiers concerné.
Since 2000, the General Food Law has reinforced the rules aimed at protecting the health of Europeans. Food legislation is now completely integrated into a comprehensive system. The quality of products is guaranteed from farm to fork, whatever their origin. In Europe, we can enjoy our food with peace of mind.